Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi wa Barakatuhu. There is a moment in Ramadan that we all eagerly wait for. The beautiful time of iftar. That first sip of water. That first bite after a long day of fasting. It's a pure joy. But beyond just eating and drinking, did you know that iftar is the best moment to make dua and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept it? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, Inna lis-sa'imi 'inda faqrihi la da'watan la turad. He said, verily, the supplication of a fasting person is not turned away at the time of iftar. Yet, many of us unknowingly recite inauthentic du'as at this special time of iftar. So, what is the real du'a for breaking fast, as recommended by the Prophet ﷺ? And how can we maximize our supplications? Stay with me and let's find out. Imagine this. Allah is listening closely to your du'as at the time of iftar. Your du'a at that moment of iftar is not rejected. So why waste this golden chance with words that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ never said? The time of iftar is not just about eating. It is time of acceptance, mercy and blessings. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ himself taught us the correct du'a for breaking our fast. And this is the one we should stick to, which is Dhahaba al-zama'u wabtallati al-uruqu thabata al-ajru insha'Allah. Dhahaba al-zama'u wabtallati al-uruqu thabata al-ajru insha'Allah. What is the meaning? It means the thirst is gone, the veins are moistened, and the reward is confirmed if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills. This particular dua is not just a set of words. It's a powerful expression of gratitude and faith. The taste is gone. After a long day of fasting, the dryness in our throat disappears as we take the first sip of water. Allahu Akbar. wabtallati al-uruq. The veins are moistened. thabata al-ajru insha'Allah. And the reward is confirmed. This part is the most beautiful. It reminds us that fasting is not just about hunger or taste. It's about seeking reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. We have obeyed His command and now we are seeking for His acceptance. May Allah accept it from us. This dua teaches us to thank Allah for the strength He gave us to complete the fast. And we should always seek Allah's reward and hope that He should accept our fast. I know you may have heard people say this dua. Allahumma laka sumt, wa bika amantu, wa alayka tawakkaltu, wa ala rizqika aftartu. Yes, most people do say this dua when they want to break their fast. But let's stop this. This dua is not the recommended dua by the Prophet ﷺ. The recommended dua is Dhahaba al-zama'u wabtallati al-uruq thabata al-ajru insha'Allah. But the meanings of the dua is good. The meanings is very, very okay, but that is not the recommended dua by the Prophet ﷺ. Because the dua doesn't have a strong hadith reference. And when it comes to worship, we must follow authentic sources only. Remember the Prophet ﷺ warned us in his hadith, where he said, Man ahdatha fi amrina hadha ma laysa minhu fahuwa rad. Whoever introduces anything that is not in these matters of hers will have it rejected. So for this reason, let's stick to the authentic dua recommended by the Prophet ﷺ. Now the frequently asked question is, can I add my own personal dua? Of course, yes. You can add your personal dua after making the recommended dua by the Prophet ﷺ. Because the time of iftar is the perfect time to ask Allah for anything. Forgiveness, guidance, good health and success, even Jannah. This is the perfect time to ask Allah for everything you need. And Allah has promised us that your dua will be accepted. Even the great companion Abdullah ibn Umar used to say a dua after the recommended dua by the Prophet ﷺ. He will say, Allahumma inni as'aluka bi rahmatika allati wasi'at kulla shay an taghfirli. Allahumma inni as'aluka bi rahmatika allati wasi'at kulla shay an taghfirli. What is the meaning? It means, oh Allah, I ask you by your mercy that encompasses all things that you should forgive me my sins. So lidhalik, after reciting the Sunnah dua, go ahead and pour your heart out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is here to listen to you and accept your dua. So ikhwan, let's revive the Sunnah and practice Islam the way the Prophet ﷺ taught us to practice it. This Ramadan, let's recite the authentic dua at iftar. Make personal du'as right after and spread this important message to other Muslims. Share this video to other Muslims so they can also benefit from it. Let's follow the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and make our iftar moment truly special. Let the Sunnah go forth and don't stop it. Assalamu Alaikum.